Hello YouTube, Socrates here, and today I'm going to give you a quick guide on how to merchant in RS, Runescape. And I'm going to split this video into a few parts because there are a few techniques you need to know how to merchant, so I'll split it up to make it easier for you to learn how to do it. So for the first step I'm going to be teaching you about floors and ceilings, and that is basically the essentials for merchanting. So what you want to do is, you want to go to the Grand Exchange with a cash stack. So for example, for this video I'm going to use 6 mil. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick a random item that sells well. Now, where you can find these items is by going on the main Runescape page and then going on the Grand Exchange tab, and from there you can see the most traded items. One of the ones I recommend is Dragon Scimitar, so start that in there. The reason I recommend this is because these are frequently used for like PvP and stuff like that, and they're traded quite a lot. So what you want to do is, you want to just buy 10 is the cap for them. But before we do this, we want to buy 1. The reason we want to buy 1 is because we want to buy it for the highest price possible, so we go plus 20%, then buy. So from here, you want to write down the price that you bought it for. So the price we bought it for was 63,999. Okay, then do a couple of space bars, because we're going to be needing that later, so just remember that number. And we have 1 Dragon Scimitar. Now we want to sell it for the lowest price possible. There'll be a reason for this later, so once you sold that, 59612. 59612. Right. Now, the reason we're going to write these down is because it's a thing called floors and ceilings, or I don't know, there's probably lots of other names for it, but I call it floors and ceilings because that's how I learned to do it. So, the reason we got these two prices is because one's lower and higher. You can tell the difference, that might be a profit. So, basically what we do is, this is our buying price, 59k one, more nearly 60k, and our selling price will be that. So just for this example, I'm going to type in Dragon Scimitar. Sorry for the noise behind me as well, it's because we've got builders in and they're doing some work on the doors back there. Right, so our buying price, we want to do 60k, just for example. So we'll buy one for 60k. And now we're going to wait for that, so I'll be back in a minute when it buys. Right, I'm back, and as you can see, the Dragon Scimitar's bought for 60,010. That's because I increased the price because they weren't buying at whatever price I put in before I posted the video. I also bought 10 of them just so I could advance the video a little bit more. So basically now we've got, just imagine that we had 1, and we bought them for 60,010 GP. So what we're going to do is we're going to settle 10 of them. 10 is the limit that you can buy on Dragon Scimitars. Whoops, press buy. 10 is the limit on Dragon Scimitars. You've got to know the limits on the Grand Exchange. There's limits for everything that I think. Armor, weapons and stuff, Dragon Scimitars are 10, so you want to watch out for that. But it's 10 every 4 hours, but if you sell 10, immediately after buying 10 you can just carry on, which is why this is quite effective by buying 10 at a time. So in order to make profit, we're going to have to sell them. So just to make a little bit of profit, we're going to sell them for 63k, which I know is less than that, but that is a way to make profit really quickly. So we should make 2k profit per one, which is only 10k, but for low level merchants or people with less money, that might be a lot of money, you never know. So we're going to wait until those sell, and I will show you the profits for this video. Now as you can see, after a little waiting, we finally sold the Dragon Scimitars for 63k each, and that brings us a little total profit of 25k. So that took probably about 10 minutes or so for them to sell. For you it was like instantly because I paused the video obviously, but it took about 10 minutes. So if you have patience and a lot of time, then you could probably make about over 100k an hour, which isn't a lot of money if you do Dragon Scimitars. I'm not suggesting that you do Dragon Simis because they take a little while to sell and buy sometimes. But if you do items like a Saradomin sword or any kind of god sword, then they're pretty good. So I recommend them. Anyway, if this part 1's helped you so far, then thanks for watching. Next part, I'll show you some decent items to merch so far in the month. Today is 1st of October, so I'll show you stuff that's working now. And I might do these once a month to show what's good to merch and what's not good to merch. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.